And in fact, we have just heard from the Conservative Party that Boris Johnson has agreed that the Conservative whip should be suspended from Chris Pincher while the MP is investigated by the Independent Complaints and Grievance Scheme. So he has had the whip removed for the time being, at least. Let's get the very latest on that from Westminster and join our political correspondent Jonathan Blake. So that breaking news just coming into us. Explain more what it means, and I suppose, was it inevitable is the question?
Well, yes, just to give you a bit more detail on what the Chief Whip, or a spokesperson for the Chief Whip, Chris Heaton-Harris, has said this afternoon. As you say, it confirms that Chris Pincher has now had the Conservative Party whip removed. The statement says that having heard that a formal complaint has been made to the ICGS, the Independent Complaints and Grievance Scheme in Parliament, the Prime Minister's agreed with the Chief Whip that the whip should be suspended from Chris Pincher while the investigation is ongoing. And the statement goes on to say that we will not prejudge that investigation, and we urge colleagues in the media to respect that process. So it means, for the time being at least, Chris Pincher, who was until yesterday Deputy Chief Whip in the Conservative Party, in charge or responsible for overseeing and keeping discipline among Conservative MPs, will now sit as an independent MP while that investigation continues.